Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as able for the national anthem. Please remain standing for our invocation, presented today by Samantha Rodriguez, graduating today with a Bachelor of Science degree in Psychology.
Please join me in a posture of prayer, self-reflection, or appreciation. We come together today with gratitude, having met the challenges, attained the knowledge, gained the experience, and achieved our chosen goal to graduate this day from our beloved Texas A&M University. Today is not just about our individual sense of achievement, but also about all that has brought us to this time and place. We give thanks for all the friends, family, professors, and mentors who have surrounded us with love and support and given their entire selves in teaching and showing us what it means to be an Aggie. As these degrees are conferred, let all who are gathered here leave this place resolved to honor all the values we have come to know in the Aggie spirit: excellence, integrity, leadership, loyalty, respect, and selfless service. May we go out today to work alongside our fellow Aggies and citizens to serve our communities, nation, and the world for the greater good of all. Amen.
You may be seated. Please welcome our Master of Ceremony for today's commencement, Dr. Alan Sams, Provost and Executive Vice President.
Howdy. I am honored to welcome you to this May 2025 commencement ceremony here at Texas A&M University. This semester, we acknowledge the accomplishment and commitment of a total of 9,416 of our students at the bachelor's level. Today, we are conferring undergraduate degrees for those students this afternoon who have completed their courses of study in just one of our 18 academic colleges and schools. This ceremony, though, is about you, our students, and of course, those people that have helped you reach this milestone today. There are many who have joined you on this journey, and on the stage today, we have a number of officials representing the community of scholars here at Texas A&M. Representing the college administration is Dr. Mark Zoran, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Additionally, the Dean is joined by the department heads, faculty, and university administration who have instructed and advised and counseled and mentored you during your years here at Texas A&M. Will the faculty, department heads, and university administration please stand and be recognized? Faculty are the foundation of our great university, and their voices and participation in shared governance are elevated by faculty representatives serving in the Faculty Senate. Today, we welcome Dr. David Tarvin, Secretary of the Faculty Senate. Also on stage with us today is Jeff Steen, Class of '80, from the Association of Former Students, who will officially induct you into the association later in the ceremony. Texas A&M University is the flagship of the most comprehensive system of higher education in the United States, the Texas A&M University system. At this time, please turn your attention to the video board for a special message from Robert Albritton, Class of '71, Chairman of the Texas A&M System Board of Regents, followed by greetings and remarks from Texas A&M University System Chancellor John Sharp, Class of '72.
Howdy. I'm Bob Albritton, Chairman of the Texas A&M University System Board of Regents. I am honored to bring you greetings on behalf of the entire board. Today is a special day as you prepare to walk across this stage and into the next chapter of your lives. Think back on the excitement you felt when you first arrived here, the anticipation of that first day of class. For some of you, I imagine it seems like yesterday. Yet, you also might have had moments when you wondered if this day would ever come. The wins and losses, the successes and the failures, the hard work and sacrifice to reach your goals. Each of you should be very proud of what you've accomplished. We sure are. And I wish you the absolute best of luck. Remember, hard work, show up on time, and tell the truth. And take one moment right now to look to your right, look to your left, and look behind you, because these are your new family. These are the Aggie family. These are the greatest resources in the United States, and we're so proud to make sure that you are now a part of that family. Now, by the authority of the Texas A&M University System Board of Regents, it is my sincere pleasure to authorize the university to confer the academic degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations, and gig 'em.
Howdy, I'm John Sharp, class of 72 and Chancellor of the Texas A&M University System. And it's my honor and privilege to congratulate you, the graduates, but also to acknowledge your family and loved ones who have supported you on this great journey. As college graduates of A&M, you are more prepared than most to adapt to change, and change will come many, many times in your life. I have no doubt you're prepared for it, thanks in large part to what you learned during your time at this great university. I urge you to stay in touch with your alma mater as you take your place in society and begin raising your families. So on behalf of the Texas A&M University System's faculty, staff, and administration, congratulations to you, your families, friends, and loved ones who celebrate with you today. Godspeed and gig 'em.
And now I am pleased to introduce General Mark A. Welsh III, President of Texas A&M University.
Howdy. And good afternoon, folks. It's great to see all of you. For the family and friends who are in the audience today, thanks to each of you for joining us, because this celebration just wouldn't be right without you. Congratulations, Ags. A little surprising to some of you that you're actually here, isn't it? It's really good to see you. In a couple of minutes, you're going to be handed your diploma, and you're going to walk across this stage behind me and into the arms of the Aggie Network. And you know that there's no better place to be than that. But before we get down to business, I want you to fully appreciate all the people who are gathered around you in Reed Arena this morning. Because there's actually three very different groups of people here. And I think it's important for you to understand that each of them has a very different focus. The first group are your parents, your grandparents, your spouses, your children, your brothers and sisters, your friends. And while they're here with you today, they're thinking about a whole bunch of yesterdays. They're thinking about the day you were born. They're thinking about bringing you home from the hospital. They're thinking about your first words, your first steps, your first day of school. They're thinking about Little League baseball games and ballet recitals and piano lessons and teaching you to cook. They're remembering the nerves of your first date and helping you through that first heartbreak. They're struggling to balance their pride in what you've become with their apprehension about giving you up to a world that they spent so long protecting you from. I know it sounds weird to you, but that's what they're thinking. All the things that make them love you have already happened. And while your future is certainly important to them, the past is just so sweet. You learned about honesty, excellence, and integrity around their kitchen table. You learned about leadership and respect from your brothers and sisters and friends in the backyard and at school. And you watched your parents and your grandparents, and you learned about things like commitment and devotion and dedication and loyalty and selfless service. They gave you every tool you need to succeed in life, and you can never thank them enough. But I would suggest to you that this is a good day to try. The second group in the audience today is your faculty and staff. They're all focused on today and what it means. This ceremony is as important to them as it is to you. For the last 4 years or so, They've been teacher, coach, mentor, role model, even friend. They've taught you the professional skills you'll need to succeed wherever you go and whatever you do. And they've showed you that the world demands a standard of performance and rewards men and women who are willing to meet it. They understand the significance of this diploma that you're going to receive, and they know the effort it took to earn it. And when you walk across this stage, they're going to stand right over here, and they're going to congratulate you. They'll quietly congratulate each other, and then they'll turn their focus back to the class of 2026, and pretty soon 2027, because that's what they do. It's who they are. That's why I love them. They shape the professional platform on which you will build your future. And there's really no way to thank them either. But before you leave campus, I'd ask you to try. And the third and most important group in the auditorium is you, the Fighting Texas Aggie class of 2025. 2024? 23? Yeah. Hey, I better stop. It's going to get embarrassing. You guys are very clearly focused on tomorrow, and that's exactly the way it should be. Remember, though, that together you've worked, you've played, you've laughed, you've cried, and you've celebrated during your time here in Aggieland. And in some way, at some time over the past several years, I'm willing to bet your classmates probably carried you through some ordeal. And while your friendships won't end when you get your diplomas, neither will your impact on each other's lives. But before you leave here today, thank the Aggie brothers and sisters who helped you reach this point. As you just heard a moment ago, they are your family now. There's one other thing I think you should do today, and that's to make a commitment to yourself that no matter what path you choose for your life, that you'll run it at full speed. Don't cheat yourself. Please don't cheat yourself. People who are sitting right here in front of me are going to do remarkable things for this world during the course of the rest of your lives. Remarkable things. And that's why the rest of us are so excited today. Our world's about to get better. The challenges that we couldn't overcome, you will. The people that we couldn't accept, you will. The technology that we certainly couldn't master, you will. And the peace we couldn't find, you must. You've already made those of us who love you proud. And now it's time for the much tougher task of living up to your own expectations. Tomorrow, the adventure begins. Go make yourself proud and giggle.
Thank you, President Welsh. As we continue with our ceremony, I believe it's fitting that you now hear from one of your own. To express appreciation on your behalf, please welcome your fellow student, Jack Mull. Today, Jack is receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in history.
Howdy. And good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jack Mull, and I am proud to call myself your classmate and fellow graduate. I am a history major with a minor in English, a student worker, a director and volunteer in the MSc Opus Student Committee, and in 3 months, a law student. But today, I have the honor of speaking to all of you and sharing just a few words. Whether you are pursuing your education to an even higher level or taking this degree and beginning your promising career, we are all in this arena today, along with our ever-supportive friends and family, because we have reached a milestone in our lives. After 3, 4, or 5 years of struggle, hard work, and accomplishing remarkable things, each and every one of you has proven to the world, more importantly to yourself, that you are not only capable of success, but that you are destined for it. So clearly you should be proud of yourself. But I don't think I'm alone in the understanding that none of this would have been possible without the people watching from the stands. Because however proud you think you feel right now, I promise you that your family and your dear friends are even prouder. And they deserve to feel that way. The love and support which we have each received from somebody out there is what brought us all here today. It is what guided us through the dark and inspired us to keep moving. It makes us want to be that for others. My mom and dad, you guys, were my rock, my constant cheerleaders, and the recipients of many of my midnight phone calls. I am here because they were here for me. So to my parents and every other family member, friend, significant other, and mentor watching from the stands or remotely, thank you for everything that you've done for your graduate. But one more round of appreciation is in order. Texas A&M is unlike any other university. This institution provides its massive student body with a legion of outstanding professors to instruct and inspire those fortunate enough to go here. Furthermore, the administration and support staff at A&M have no equal. Nowhere else will you find a body of truly excellent and distinguished professionals to keep the student body and the university as a whole strong and to constantly find new ways to make our experience better. So, to the faculty and staff of Texas A&M, thank you for everything. Fellow graduates, I would like y'all to think of the first moment when you truly felt like an Aggie. It may have been when you moved into your dorm. It may have been at your first football game. Perhaps it was long before you even enrolled here. My moment came at the first Silver Tap ceremony of the 2021 fall semester. I stood amidst a silent crowd, hearing only the chimes of the bell tower, the firing of a 21-gun salute, and the performance of taps from above. And I knew that the reason everyone was gathered there was because one of our classmates had left us too early. It was then that I began to truly feel like I belonged here. Because where else do students honor each other in such a way? Where else will you find a family of nearly 80,000 people? I've never once questioned my decision to go to this university. This is how I came to feel like an Aggie. But what does it mean to be an Aggie? What, other than the bling on our right hands and the maroon stoles around our shoulders, distinguishes us from the rest? Fortunately, we've been left with a 6-step set of instructions to answer that very question. RELIS, our core values. What does it mean to be an Aggie? Respect, excellence, leadership, loyalty, integrity, and selfless service. These are what we are, and what we must strive to continue to embody. Because they are not just words that we agree to, but choices we make every day, whether we think about it or not. Recognize these choices when they arrive. Remember your core values and honor them and yourself by relying on them to guide you. This is what it means to be an Aggie. This is what it means to be us. We are the Aggies are we. You can wear it as a badge of honor, but you must also recognize it as a responsibility. Carry these values with you for the rest of your life and use them to do good in the world. Find a place where you can make a difference, share your talents, become an inspiration to others. But never forget where it all came from, Ags. So celebrate tonight, begin the next chapter of your story tomorrow, and when you leave, take with you the spirit that can never be told. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thanks, and gig 'em.
Thank you, Jack, for those thoughts. Now, graduates, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the presentation of degrees. It's my privilege to ask all degree candidates to rise as able. President Welch, will you please join me at the podium? President Welch, based upon the recommendation of the faculty of Texas A&M University, I certify that these candidates have fulfilled all of the academic requirements necessary for receiving a diploma. I am honored to present them to you for the awarding of their respective degrees.
Thank you, Provost Sams. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of this university and by the authority vested in Texas A&M University by the state of Texas and the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University System, I hereby confer upon you individually the degree to which you are entitled, with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. And I'd like to ask everyone else to join me in being the first to congratulate them.
You can be seated. As a courtesy to your fellow graduates and to expedite the ceremony, a couple of stage instructions. Please no selfies while you're on the stage. When you exit the stage, please return to your seat and remain in the arena until all the graduates have received their diplomas. I now ask the College of Arts and Sciences to join us for the roll call of graduates of your respective departments, and at this time welcome Dean Mark Zoran for the diploma presentations.
Will the recipients of bachelor's degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences rise as able? Come forward as your name is called.
Department of Anthropology, Bachelor of Arts, Anthropology, Jacob Ryland Chapa. Brian B. Choi. Jose Alberto Falcon II. Alan J. Ingeman. Mercedes Elaine McCaskill. Jacob Wilder. Bachelor of Science, Anthropology, Brenna Catherine Bogard. Jason Anthony Brickley. Julian A. Cleary. Eileen Gonzalez. Joshua E. Harshbarger. Ryan A. Holcomb. Kimberly Ann Price. Jordan Michaela Salzer. Sean Thomas Thurmond. Megan E. Williams. Department of Communication and Journalism, Bachelor of Arts Communication, Piper A. Adamson. Alexis Aguilar. Ashley E. Allison. Lorelei M. Antonioli. Angel Javier Aparicio. Lauren E. Arguerta. Lillian G. Arnold. Alexi L. Ash. Danielle Juliet Azar. Lillian Jane Baird. Riley Elizabeth Ballard. Bailey Grace Bartlett. Jack Mason Basham. Caitlin J. Beasley. Nola A. Becker. Brooklyn Grace Bedichek. Sarah Nicole Benton. Vivian C. Bergeron. Isabella Tatum Bach. Madison L. Boone. Grace Marin Booty. Cole H. Brantley. Jacob Frederick Rogers Grarin. Allison Grace Braswell. Lillian Agnes Burley. Gabrielle L. Bird. Joyce Sarah Chi. Chandler B. Cone. Caitlin Jane Coker. Brooken Carol Cole. Catherine Parker Coolidge. Kaylee Cooper. Hallie Maylene Daly. Audrey Marie Davis. Olivia G. De Los Santos. Addison Page DeLay. Kate Alexandra Delgado. Emma Denny. Slade Martin Dever. Rebecca Ann Dondlinger. Kaylee Grace Doolittle. Madison Lynn Downey. Kaylee L. Dreisbeck. Molly Elizabeth Dunham. Keegan Scott Eason. Sarah Alexis Eichler. Zachary James Ellis. Ana Isabel Figueroa. Emily Flores. Isabella Rose Forney. Jordan Trinity Fox. Melanie Ray France. Avery Annette Friedman. Jacqueline N. Garcia. Gia Catherine Grace Gaston. Cameron C. Griffin. Sarah Ann Griffin. Evan Raymond Grover. Tatum Kathleen Grubb. Alejandro Guzman. Belinda L. Hackathorn. Brooke Elizabeth Honish. Madison Jean Henson. Mary Elizabeth Harp. Ian Michael Harrop. Shayla Silvana Hidalgo. Madison Lee Hines. Dustin C. Holliday. Avery Alexandra Hoogland. Reagan Elaine Huffman. Brooke M. Humphrey. Madison Mackenzie Hunter. Lucia Katie Ibanez. Hannah Lee Eccles. Logan Elizabeth Jenkins. Armani D. Jones. Joseph Junha Kang. Zoe Ellen Scout Keels. Kennedy A. King. Jenna Nicole Kirk. Alexandra Grace Lass. Claire A. Lewis. Kinsley M. Lindeman. Carly Savannah Lopez. Tennyson Lures. Claire Elizabeth Lunsford. Victoria Correa Maradiaga. Emerson Lee Martin. Viviana Martinez Haro. Tanner Mastrangelo. Abigail T. Madison. Emma Louise May. Madeline Marie McConnell. Sadie Elizabeth Micheletti. Ella Rose Miller. Sarah Mueller. Haley M. Neal. Amanda M. Nunez. Gracelyn Ann Odell. Madeline H. Osborne. Anna Jolynn Palaciano. Faith Elizabeth Palm. Cameron Smith Pellerin. Kaylee E. Perez. Alexis S. Perry. Grayson Allen Phillips. Bryce Waters Poland. Alyssa Giselle Poston. Madison A. Reyes. Holly Rodriguez. Julian Jose Rodriguez. Gabrielle Evelyn Ross. Madeline Welcome Ross. Megan Maureen Rush. Cammie Elizabeth Shotland. Jared Riley Schultz. Holly Drew Simpson. Parker Ray Sinkowitz. Alexandra Nicole Smith. Ashley Cole Smith. Kendall Nicole Spillman. Jordan A. Starr. Madeline G. Sturm. Peyton Christopher Song. Madeline L. Sweeney. Abigail Renee Taylor. Elizabeth McFadden Taylor. Juliana M. Thompson. Sarah Cecile Thorpe. Aubrey Underwood. Emma Lori Vergara. Madison Avery Vogt. Logan Mackenzie Walsh. Mackenzie Ray Ware. Macy Kate Wayman. Kristen Nicole Weir. Kaylee Danae Weiss. Paige Leanne Wilkie. Charles Robert Williams III. Tig M. Wilson. Emily Ann Whitnaben. Megan Lenahan Wright. Jacob Coy Ibarra. Colton Daniel Zamorano. Bachelor of Arts, Journalism, Skylar Reese Allen. Molly McGowan Blake. Gracie Ann Dolan. Caroline Grace Dollar. Kara Leanne Hudson. Kelsey Peyton Kierlaber. Zoe Isabella May. Lauren M. McClintock. Alexandra Perryman. Anna Ruby Renfro. Alexia J. Serrata. Bachelor of Arts, Telecommunication Media Studies. Gabrielle Lynn Avery. Benjamin Maurice Barnes. Avery A. Beal. Jordan M. Binkley. Brooke Coffey. John Alexander Donnell. Kylie Grace Drody. Ariel Gabriela Feldman. Julia Christian Gear. Maria Montserrat Gomez Trujillo. Cole Davis Greenberg. Andrea Olagu Aguilar. Leighton Stewart Parker. Andrea Guadalupe Patino. Jack Christopher Pryor, Samantha Rubio, Brendan William Scully, James Grant Tomlinson, Riley Michael Tunnicliffe, Ashlyn Cora Veach, Sophia Ann Villarreal, Rain Isabella Webb, Reagan Elise Whistler, Nicholas Joshua Werman, Bachelor of Arts, University Studies, Naomi Asia Brown, Michaela Renee Gutierrez, Amelia Renee Munoz, Maeve Mary O'Donovan, Aaron James Rayleigh, Bachelor of Science Communications, Gavin Russell Abdullah, Holden Shaheen Abdullah, Raid Ahmed, Melanie Grace Alvarez, Brock Stephen Amberlang, Sydney Michelle Angel, Kennedy Addison Ardes, Aaliyah McKay Barella, Camille Vargas, Alex Cole Barker, Madison Michelle Barnett, Caroline Ruth Beck, Emma Claire Benavides, Courtney Page Berlin, Bella R. Bishop, Chase Riley Blackstone, Alexandra Olivia Boggs, Hannah Faith Boswell, Chloe Liliana Botello, Sarah Margaret Bowman, Reese A. Brody, Madeline Elizabeth Brandt, Audrey Rose Brock, Alexi Michaela Brown, Chloe DeLee Bryant, Anna K. Bryden, Riley J. Bullock, Haley Elizabeth Bird, Giovanna E. Casares, Ella Caroline Caldwell, Chloe Hannah Carter, Emily Wei-B Chan, Kate Nicole Chandler, Alexander Michael Charney, Kendall Elizabeth Cheslock, Ava Kennedy Cruz, Drew Finley Daniel, Andrea Sofia Della Losa, Isabel Alexis Delphin, Charles Richard Deltz, Caroline Elise Dobbs, Ashley Danielle Dobbs, Sarah E. Duffy, Natalie Duval, Emma Sterling Elliott, Michaela Raylyn Ewers, Emma Nicole Finger, Emma E. Finley, Hadley Chase Fouts, Daylin Renee Garza, Kaylin Goss, Brooke M. Gentry, Daniela Gonzalez Gonzalez, Caitlin B. Greenwell, Carolina Estefania Guerrero, Madison Avery Guy, Jax Lawson Guyette, Sydney Hong Hayek, Sarah G. Henkowski, Kaylee L. Honish, Emma Faith Hardy, Aiden Blake Harris. Emma Grace Aber. Courtney Lynn Hecht. Kyle Edward Heisey. Lauren Lynn Henneke. Victoria Lynn Hertel. Caitlin Renee Hickman. Avery Lynn Hill. Grace K. Howell. Hannah T. Hubbard. Carter David Hutton. Anna Caroline Yannick. Madison Isabella Jones. Mandy Reese Joyner. Matthew Wyatt Knippa. Josiah Kwan. Lindy Bree Ladwig. Mason Jade Lambert. Justin O. Lancaster. Grace M. Langston. Brazos S. Lewis. Kelsey Ann Lensman. Grayson James Martyr. Grace Elizabeth McCoy. Micaiah A. McDonald. Anna Ellis McMillan. Caitlin Ann Melton. Ellie Renee Merciowski. Bailey Ann Milliken. Daisy M. Milliken. Kylan Jean Moody. Keely Donovan Moore. Lauren Grace Moravitz. Lindsay Danielle Minear. Scarlett Adrian Nahira. Nyla Ponsavon Narvaez. Alexandra Rose Nelson. Ashlyn Elizabeth Nobles. Wesley S. Noon. Jackson Scott Oxney. Lindsay F. Olabimpton. Kaylee Brianne Parker. Riley Nicole Parker. Anjali Rakesh Kumar Patel. Olivia Louise Patterson. Jaden Elizabeth Pellegrini. Miranda Faith Pendergast. Allison Faith Petrusik. Jenelie Tien Mei Fang. Lauren Caroline Price. Travis L. Puckett. Cade Nicholas Quattlebaum. Madison Nicole Reed. Jordan Nicole Reed. Lexi Carmel Rivers. Cannon Walker Robinson. Haley Nicole Rogers. Hannah Grace Rogers. Max William Rohrbaugh. Mia S. Rojas. Reagan Mackenzie Ross. Landon P. Ruprecht. Maggie Michelle Rushing. Claire Ryan Russo. Teresa Lucia Sainz. Ryan Michelle Sanchez. Emily Elizabeth Sassano. Allison R. Schottish. Kelsey Lee Schwartz. Kendall Riley Scott. Andrew Patterson C. Jordan R. Summers. Kylie Brienne Springer. Bella Ray Statham. Megan R. Steinberg. Paige Renee Savak. Brendan Patrick Sweeney. Amanda Catherine Thomas. Jody Ashley Thompson. Brianna Torres Adame. Alexa Torres Guerrero. Olivia Grace Trevino. Madeline Dawn Trimble. Madeline Catherine Van Epps. Rachel L. Weinman. Tatum Jane West. Carter K. Williams. Samantha D. Williams. Haley Nicole Wilson. Luke Daniel Woodall. Benjamin Edward Woodhouse. Christopher M. Zimmerman. Bachelor of Arts, Communication, Abigail Rose Perez. Bachelor of Science, Journalism, Kali Isaiah Horvath. Bachelor of Science, Telecommunication, Media Studies, Brandon R. Alanis. Lainey M. Broyles. Alana Ray Bussey. Diego Cantu Soto. Carter Dawson Coffey. Thomas K. Cumming. Evelyn P. Fisher. Taylor Blaine Gottsman. Aiden Stephen Hale. Patrick Aiden Hall. Ashley Jean Jander. Dylan J. McGinnis. Andrina Morales Garcia. Melody Sheen Grace Piazza. Brian E. Smith. Briley Marie Smith. Grace Elizabeth Thomas. Samantha Nicole Thompson. Griffin Payne White.
Department of Economics, Bachelor of Arts, Economics, Ryan Matthew Aguirre. Benjamin A. Azachi. Madison Brooke Corridor. Chloe Elizabeth Guzman. Zeke I. Hendricks. David Kang. Jennifer R. Langhoff. Myra Z. Lopez. Alexander R. Mao. Leah Jane Martin. Lucio Jr. Mendez. Alexandra Gregory Pappas. Ethan C. Peschel. Reed Kelly Quattlebaum. Pedro de los Santos Ryan. Jack Davidson Stebbins. Sydney Grace Webb. Bachelor of Science, Economics, Griffin J. Abercrombie. Martin Aguirre. Gabriel Jack Alpar. Isaiah Davion Anthony. Luke M. Bagg. Cynthia Lyric Bailey. Tanner Lee Baker. Guillermo Ivan Balandrano. Jacob Coleman Ballard. Hudson Gordon Bartlett. Lauren Nicole Bean. Caden John Biederman. Nicole Blinn. Caleb A. Blumber. Zen M. Bolos. Nicole Alexandra Calderon. Emily Michelle Cardenas. Roberto Carpio. Brenda Casas. Luke A. Chalfont. Jordan Y. Choi. Aniston Emery Colapi. Ella K. Compton. Jonathan David Couch. Sladen Bradford Crookshank. Christopher Von Dang. Tyler Robert Dean. William Nguyen Dong. Tyler Joseph Encalada. Tanner Douglas Erb. Pulasi Fernando. Abigail Louise Fay. Benjamin C. Forrest. Dane C. Forsyth. Caroline Fu. Travis A. Galbraith. Pranavi Gatikonda. Grant G. Garrison. Luke Francis Gibbons. Eric Brian Gibson. Evan P. Ginley. Macy B. Gonzalez. Alejandro Gonzalez. Joshua Bentley Haddon. Tyler John Hansen. Sarah Rebecca Hartung. Tristan R. Hassel. Charles P. Head. Grayson Patrick Hickley. Christopher A. Hinojosa. Brody David Holman. Riley Rochelle Hudgens. Mitchell S. Jackson. David Joseph Johnson. David R. Jordan. Angeles K. Kaporis. Shmriti Vishwant Kolar. Natalia Kolomietz. Blaine Catherine Kraft. Maximilian Jenny Krizan. Anna Carolina Crayer. Eli Matthew Crozell. Ainsley Elizabeth Kurtz. Emily A. Lightfoot. Hayden Lococo. Christian Andrew Lucas. Trace Garrett Lucas. Nicholas Madden. Michael R. Maddox. Carlos David Maldonado Bueno. Wyatt Evan Mayhew. Surya Mail. Anya Monica McDade. Maxwell Joseph McFarland. Olivia Lee McCarrow. Spence Christian McNamara. Brandon Sterling Meyer. Colby Tate Millenbrook. Melanie L. Miller. Caden Lee Montemayor. Landon Lee Montemayor. James Henry Mooney. Elvia Victoria Mora Blanco. Hannah Renee Cole Morris. Jake Austin Morrissey. Artie Motupali. Nadia Carrion Moy. Connor Lee Murphy. Jonathan Wheeler Murphy. Brandon R. Nagy. Arturo Nicolas Nanez. Sonnet Nair. Claire R. Newton. Jagger R. Newton. Vida Nguyen. Morgan Jean Odom. Elijah Joseph Orchid. Nathan Andrew Palmer. Alexander A. Park. Antonio Luis Parra. Angelica K. Patel. Ellison Elizabeth Petroselli. Pierce R. Fonsteel. Braden K. Phelps. Cole Jacob Kira. Dalton W. Rapp. Pierce Michael Ray. William Leonhard Reinhardt. Nicholas Rios Palma. Noah Michael Renderman. Victor Manuel Robles Ocampo. Karis Laurel Rodriguez. Angel Y. Roman. Jacob Noah Rosenfeld. Cannon Brent Russell. Ivan Sanchez. Mark Isaac Saunders. Taylor James Schubert. Kennedy Nicole Shanks. Daniel Gregory Sigala. Mason A. Skoropinski. Brody L. Smith. Justin Edward Smith. Samuel Bennett Smith. John H. Soden. Cyrus P. Saluki. Peyton Chase Susi. Megan B. Steltler. Evan Christopher Semenko. Frollo Samatadros. Brady Lee Talley. Nathan Ajit Thomas. Natalie Brooke Thompson. Patrick B. Tierney. Julian Ricardo Torres. Ilhan Usmani. Chandler Laurel Valdez Sheppers. Ritvik Vasikarla. Travis K. Von Butner. Varun V. Vupalapadiam. William Luke Frells Ward. Jensen M. Wester. John David Wetterer. Morgan Welchel. Tiernan Anthony White. Mackenzie Catherine Wise. Brady Isaiah Wood. Aiden Sebastian Woods. Andrew Travis Zahar. Department of English, Bachelor of Arts, English, Ashley Jenna Abernathy. Karis Rochelle Atkins. Madeline Renee Abercadis. Mary Beth Elise Baker. Noel Balderas. Gracie Kate Barnett. Trinity R. Belling. Alexandra M. Blue. Zoe K. Brandelind. Tiasmin M. Carey. Tiffany Chan. Maximus Hunter Clayton. Chaselyn W. Cochran. Jessica Michelle Collins. Isabel Kira Condenheck. Dylan B. Cooper. Stanley Giles Curtis IV. Stephanie J. Davis. Matthew Blake DeCastro. Brianna R. Diaz. Mandolin A. Dumpke. Abigail N. Flores. Julissa Michelle Flores. Kayla Morgan Fritch. Samantha Rose Garcia. Jacob Greg Hammonds. Joshua D. Hayden. Grace E. Holscher. Anna N. Huynh. Natalia D. Jones. Jasmine Camille Lanning. Emily Victoria Lara. Maya Marie Lee. Persephone Leslie Leva. Isabel Nicole Littler. Samira Mohammed Mahdi. Isabel Elise Marshall. Daphne Danae Martinez. Michaela A. Matney. Lisa Catherine McAfee. Caroline Nell McFadden. Veronica Shea McLaughlin. Adriana Movsesian. Amy Cassandra Moro. Luis Enrique Peña. Summer Lynn Rains. Emily Ramirez. John M. Randall. Madison Nola Lynn Reyes. William York Reisinger. Sophie Grace Rogers. Isabella R. Rodriguez. River Gallion Scott. Carissa Faith Rayanne Sellers. Tatum J. Summer. Fallon S. Squire. Shanza Asif Syed. Madeline G. Townsend. Ezekiel F. Valentin. Isabella Marie Vandegrift. Catherine Grace White. Department of Global Languages and Cultures, Bachelor of Arts, Classics, John Mark Dye. Nicholas Allen Jensen. Emma Grace Morrison. Bachelor of Arts, Modern Languages, Alicia Marini. Department of History, Bachelor of Arts, History, Molly E. Austin. Sarah Marie Bonson. Jackson M. Baker. Madison Elizabeth Black. Edward Percival Clark. Aiden Michael Deshays. Eliza M. Dixon. Tristan Duga. Pemberley R. Farmer. Tyner Branson Harris. Jesus Angel Hernandez. Ray Hu. John Ryan Hurt. Brenna R. Yanish. Catherine Sue Jordan. Shay Peter Kissel. Nicholas Jacob D.M. Leahy. Zachary Alexander Maddox. Christopher Raymond Marquez. Emma F. Martinez. Emily Noel McDaniel. Connor Ian McHale. Jack Gordon Mull. Eric Thomas Nashan. Sydney James Newman. Truan Nguyen. Jared Scott Reynolds. Jenica Faye Rogers. Julie K. Schultz. Charlotte Cook Seal. Sean Michael Schaefer. Olivia Rose Sink. Jacob Ryan Strube. Peyton Reese Thomas. Austin Matthew Thompson. Grace Carolyn Zamani. Bachelor of Science, History, Ava Ray Allen. Haley D. Basham. Jonathan Bynum. Songyin Chung. Garrett D. Davis Jr. Edward Delgado. Joshua Tolliver Driscoll. Georgia Camille Gonzalez. Ian James Greer. Bonnie Luann Hopkins. Nicholas James Howard. Samuel I. Hudson. Sydney Catherine Jimenez. Catherine Elizabeth Kleiser. Jonathan Lee Knighton. Mary Catherine Ledoux. Ethan Thomas Lane. Christian Paul Lang. Jackson Henry Lozano. James Austin Travis Marable. Brianna I. McCain. Aiden S. McPhail. Clayton Lawrence Olive. Jonathan Alexander Paz. Hagen Henry Rudisale. Emily Ann Russell. Emily Nicole Sabah. Mario Francis Smith III. Logan Dean Stocco. Connor Garrett Thornburg. Sean A. Bengler. Andrew Stephen Weidemeyer. Department of Psychological and Brain Sciences, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, Frida Joami Arguijo. Dania Basan Garza. Victor Manuel Bojalil Olmedo. Hunter Daniel Brown. Karina Marie Hashimoto Brownfield. Hannah V. Bush. Ava Castilleja. Jaden Isabella Cervera. Cameron Riley Chick. April W. Choi. Chandler Lauren Clark. Grace E. Claycamp. Haley C. Cortina. Joseph David Crespo. Elise Caitlin Davis. Colson Avery Dennis. Francesca Carmen Farlachardi. Gabriel Frank. Alexia Gonzalez. Mia Isabel Guillen. Jada Larae Hamilton. Jenna Catherine Herboth. Jomana Mohammed Helal. Fabiana Maria Heredia. Christina Nicole Herrera. Audrey Marie Hodson. Brooke L. Kirby. Caitlin Claire Koff. Allison C. Lopez. Valerie Y. Lopez. Sofia Andreina Loyo. Emily Lynn Mallon. Mia A. Milam. Xochitl Anastasia Morales. Maria Jose Núñez Barrahona. Angelina Celeste Ochoa. Isabella Grace Ochoa. Tea Ariana Oglesby. Ashley Caitlin Otero Pizarro. Vanessa C. Palacios. Evelyn Ray Perez. Reagan Hayes Pierce. Avery Jane Genevieve Reeves. Eliana Bryn Reed. Rosemary Grace Rimmer. Alexis Y. Rose. Brianna Sanchez. Sierra D. Sawyer. Lindsay L. Seal. Peyton Olivia Smith. Georgina Subalaran Varia. Alondra Yasmin Teffertiller. Elizabeth Adele Teschler. Alyssa Torres. Ethan William Toussaint. Mackenzie Elise Vance. Alicia M. Vargas. Sarah Elizabeth Vargas. Hannah Marie Batuna. Kyle William Verhu. Michael Vialva. Allison Corinne Weems. Mary Grace Wieland. Allison Jiaisu. Marissa Nicole Zabel. Bachelor of Science, Neuroscience. Karina Claire Blazek. Ashton C. Brown. Paige Laree Bybee. Jaden Riley Carmichael. Monica Dingra. Daniela Figueroa. Daniela Gomez Pedroso Soto. Jolie D. Gutierrez. Natalie E. Helms. Hadley Reese Johns. Julia Bonds McAllister. Kylie N. McDaniel. Michelle Medina Pauline. Nika Mota Madrasa. Lyndon Claire Navarra. Isabel Marie Pizzio. Claire Jillian Petrie. Madeline Elizabeth Rackley. Natalie Marie Rodriguez. Amaya Shenoy. Alexis Danielle Solis. Michaela Valegia. Carla Yaneli Valenzuela. Ritika Reddy Vena. Natalie Carpenter Yates. Barrett Zook. Avery M. Zuniga.
Bachelor of Science, Psychology, Kimberly Allen Aguilar Martinez. Reem Al Mudaffar. Aliyah M. Alonzo. Caitlin Cheyenne Armbrister. Mia Alexandra Areza. Jacqueline Aranda. Joshua C. Atkinson. Matthew Jesus Avendano. Alexandra Christina Azali. Isabella Rose Bailey. Riley B. Barber. Isabella Victoria Barrera. Elizabeth Jade Bates. Joshua Allen Bauer. Connor James Bazar. Hannah Reed Beckman. Adeline Kate Beekler. Sophia Hope Bell. Fernanda Benitez. Cassidy M. Berkovich. Emily Page Bess. Peyton M. Biggin. Natalie Elizabeth Bliznak. Ella K. Bowles. Haley Cherie Ann Bolt. Evelyn G. Bonner. Sage Parley Bragg. Avonlea Brent. Danae L. Brown. Anthony Bruno. Kaylin Page Buchanan. Aspen Nicole Cage. Memory Autumn Callahan. Annabella Jane Calvert. Elizabeth Canterbury. Emma Lynn Carter. Ananya Lev Chata. Sarah Jane Charrington. Emma K. Chain. Gerald W. Cho. Genevieve Grace Church. Madeline Grace Cisneros. Caitlin Marie Collins. Madison Michelle Combs. Lindsay Renee Connors. Catherine G. Cook. Grant L. Currington. Emma Victoria Danke. Miriam M. Damian Jacobo. Michael Austin Day. Mia Ray Dagitz. Hardy Payush Desai. Maria Elena C. Desormo. Samuel C. Dupree. Aubrey Camille Devine. Sachir S. Durjati. Caitlin Elena Dietert. Sierra Haley Dixon Remington. Avery M. Diza. Gage Charles Doctor. Madison A. Donor. Katie Lorette Duncan. Michaela R. Earl. Peter Ferris El Haj. Madison Louise Emery. Austin Christopher Irk. Kenya Alejandra Escareno. Isabella R. Izanides. Noreen Mohammed Izat. Adelie Elizabeth Farnsworth. Safa Fatima. Giovanna Marie Fazino. Kathleen M. Fider. Riley Eva Felt. Maria Trinidad Ferrante. Matthew David Finley. Alice Lisbeth Flores. Zachary Hunter Flores. Valentina Fuenquinos. Grace E. Forehand. Mia Jolie Friedrich. Rachel Lynn Furlick. Gallier. Ashlyn Ruth Gallier. Carla Garcia Guerrero. Emily Catherine Garcia. Kayla M. Garcia. Itzel Andrea Garcia Gama. Gargas. Micah Lynn D. Gargas. Lauren Andrea Guerin. Valeria Garzon Barone. Alicia Angel Garza. Sarah E. George. Gillen. Tristan K. Gillen. Kaylee Gossett Orick. Alyssa H. Groff. Elizabeth Ann Gramling. Catherine Marie Granados. Allison E. Graves. Abigail Lynn Green. Emma Grace Gunn. Ruby Grace Hancock. Ashlyn Brianne Harris. Caitlin Michelle Hart. Hannah Kate Harvey. Jaden J. Heyman. Madeline N. Heath. Bo Hardiman Henry. Alyssa F. Hernandez. Allison E. Heskiel. Sydney L. Hickmott. Catherine Mai Higginbotham. Hiller. Sarah Nicole Hiller. Isaac Hilzendager. Jacqueline Deanne Hobbs. Seth Ray Horlitza. Annabelle Grace Huff. Tyra Alize Houston. Catherine L. Hurd. William Clayton Jackson. Anushka Jadab. Bryce Jefferson. Justice B. Jensen. Richard Lin Jiang. Malaysia Johnson. Amanda Mae Jones. Tyler David Jordan. Brett Christopher Judd. Jill Elizabeth Justice. Aina S. Kalimula. Rutika Kella. Raisa J. Khan. Ria Karana. Abigail Rose Klein. Taylor Ann Komlosi. Isabella Rose Konopaski. Elizabeth May Lambert. Emma Rose Ledbetter. Cooper Z. Leonard. Caitlin N. Letbetter. Sarah Margaret Little. Kylie K. Locke. Genesis Lopez Castro. Macy Ann McDonald. Aliyah Z. Mehasanya. Elise Michelle Mahler. Kimberly A. Maldonado. Chloe K. Mangelsdorf. Sydney Marie Marbut. Michaela E. Martin. Sydney Michelle Martin. Eileen Perez Martinez. Cecilia M. Martinez. Cameron Michelle Martinez. Marisol Martinez. Sienna K. Martinez. Isabella Rose Martino. Clarissa Ann Martinucci. Veronica Julia Moranchik. Lily Elizabeth Madam. Jada Nicole Mathis. Roberto Maiden Jr. Marley K. McCampbell. Macy P. McCorkle. Madeline Grace McCoy. Jessica L. McDermott. Avery C. McKenzie. Taylor Naomi McLean. Kayla Grace Medina. Erica J. Melberger. Esther Anna Miller. Avery A. Mitchell. Kaylee Madison Mochigimba. Kala Mohideen. Elias Alexander Montez. Daniel Martin Moore. Lauren Elizabeth Moore. Rebecca Lynn Moore. Allie S. Morgan. Parker Lee Morris. Summer N. Moser. Fallon Riley Muller. Ainsley Marie Naylor. Ivan P. Wynn. Elena T. Wynn. Jenna Michelle Noble. Gabriela Arobio. Kristen Nicole Orsak. Brittany Nayeli Osolo Gutierrez. Kimberly Padilla Santiago. Amanda Unyong Park. Kamal D. Patel. Holly Elizabeth Esther Patterson. Rachel Kenya Nicole Paulson. Carmen Mercedes Perez. Megan Ann Perry. Ashley G. Pessel. Paul P. Fan. Karis Phillips. Sophia Grace Phillips. Asani Lene Polk. Ariana Paula Ponce Melendez. Stephanie Diana Portales. Nyla Miranda Portillo Embarrio. Puchetti. Sophia Puchetti. Kadura. Maha A. Kadura. Jacqueline Quiroga. Roshan Ramatian. Sierra Maherlinda Rambo. Destiny Eileen Ramirez. Elizabeth C. Ramirez. Sophia Scout Ramirez. Daniela N. Ramos. Haley A. Reed. Faith Noel Reagan. Sydney Elizabeth Reed. Josie Nicole Reyes. Alexis R. Reiner. Maggie Marie Richmond. Nicolette Ann Rima. Gabriela Sofia Rivera. Barbara Robinson Marie Shalar. Samantha K. Rodriguez. Maria Rebecca Romero Jr. Caitlin Marie Rooney. Alexis N. Ross. Madeline R. Rutherford. Elena M. Salazar. Ariana Isabella Sandoval. Brady O. Sandoval. Julia S. Sandoval. Ina Jessica Santiago. Hari Siddharth Satesh Kartik. Shirin Satarova. Kaylee Fung Soseda. Madison Christine Schmoody. Schulten. Morgan Elizabeth Skolton. Joshua L. Schultz. Spencer Elliott Scott. William Heath Seacrest. Sadhika Sinhil Kumar. Say your last name. Samika Sequeira. Samara Rain Shapley. Fisa Karam Shahid. Aishwara Yamal Shanbahok. Giselle B. Sosa. Colton J. Southern. Lauren Brooks Stanley. John Michael Stapleton. Emma C. Stevens. Sophia Angelina Stevens. Sanaa Stal Lacking. Dorothy Sun. Grace Lanier Swift. Swinburne. Jenna K. Swinburne. Kara L. Taylor. Isaiah Christopher Tier. William Brian Terry. Avery E. Tice. Abby Ann Tyree. Kyler A. Tolbert. Hannah H. Toy. Abigail Virginia Tran. Rafaela de Moraes Trinidade. Catherine M. Tucker. Grace Caroline Tyson. Katie Alyssa Underwood. Pia Victoria Valenzuela. Chloe Rain Van Noy. Sarah Vandergriff Shuja. Ariel J. Van Treese. Vivica Beatrice Vasquez. Paige E. Bavisser, Emma Brooke Weiss, Camilla Ray Block, Aaliyah D. Walker, Riley E. Warwick, Jack Callan Watlington, Bethany Page Watson, Reagan Ashley Watson, Skylar R. Weathers, Emily K. Weber, Natalie Brianne Wells, Emily A. White, Paige A. Wiederhold, Ava G. Williams, Jenna L. Ray, James Oladanyaneza, Blake Reed Yeri, Caitlin Ellen Youngblood, Tia Zandigiacomo de Zorzi, Elijah Sol Luis Zavala, Emily Faith Zimmerman, Haley Ann Zindler, Department of Sociology, Bachelor of Arts, Sociology, Edward Cassiano Jr. Sarah Michelle Demus, Dulce Jasmine Flores, Larissa I. Gonzalez, Reagan Leanne Hankins, Erin Michelle Houchins, Eden Sierra Land, Grace Elizabeth McLeod, Ashley Marie Moore, Natalie Allison Paget, Daisy Paula Romero, Logan Elizabeth Schoening, Lillian H. Shellnut, Alethea M. Stone, Melody Grace Umstead, Adriana Kristen Villarreal, Bachelor of Science, Sociology, Layla K. Alexander, Daniela Isabel Alumar, William H. Andreessen, Lauren Nana Sa Antwi Bosiaco, Natalie R. Atienza, Jonathan Baker, Emma Rose Barfield, Paul Jonathan Blair II, Evelyn A. Brooks, Haven B. Burns, Desiree Jeanette Campos, Hannah Joy Carl, Kanan Thomas Earl Casey, Maria Alejandra Castro, Litzy N. Chavez, Alyssa Nicole Christian, Tu Lin Chung, Jamila Cobb, Claire Elizabeth Ansel Connery, Alejandra K. Contreras, Leah Erica Conway, Morgan K. Doust, Christian Paul Davey, Elliot Truman Davis, James Luke Elliott, Jada Brooke Espino, Colin D. Fawcett, Avery Jackson Flores, Reagan M. Flores, Adriana Alexia Gallegos, Michaela Bryn Garrettson, Maria Jose Garza Adame, Jacqueline Raquel Garza, Eris K.G., Alexa Gonzalez, Hannah Elise Gonzalez. Ariana V. Guerra. Katie Guadalupe Guerra Grimaldo. Raiden M. Guerrero. Christian Gutierrez. Mackenzie R. Gutierrez. Amaya Nevea Guzman. Deanna Renee Hafley. Kyle Olson Hancock. Georgia Grace Herring. Tasia Love Hicks. Annabelle Hudson. Trinity Faith Kirby. Abigail Louise LaFleur. Adeline Marie Lassix. Willie Anthony Lewis II. Rachel Lee Lindsay. Yamileth Lopez Rivera. Champale Dominique Martin. Grace Ann Martin. Zayden M. Martinez. Maya Sayana Mata. Natalie S. McNeil. Caroline Ray McWhorter. Leslie B. Mesa Hurtado. Abigail Lucille Ming. Maya Grace Moore. Brooke N. Morgan. Mackenzie Sloan Mouton. Casey Neem. Kai A. Nimitz. Eduardo Marcus Ojeda Jr. Matthew Anthony Oliphant. Abigail Marie Oliver. Claire E. Ongais. Vanessa Andrea Palma Barone. Audrey Ray Patrick. Abigail Grace Pendleton. Kennedy Elizabeth Perez. Louis Felipe. Jennifer Alexa Pena. Volodymyr Pliskanich. Dalen Marie Quintana. Sahar Rahman. Grace Ann Robbins. Ramon Mario Rodriguez. David Matthew Rogers. Eve C. Rosenfeld. Bryson Christopher Rubendahl. Ryan Richard Ruiz. David Sanchez. Sophia M. Schoenfeld. McKinley Ray Sellers. Madison Julianne Shelton. Addison Grace Silver. Piper B. Sparkman. Kennedy Renee Stovall. Emily L. Sunberg. Sasha Dawn Tanner. Austin David Taylor. Jade Jasmine Tim. Wyatt G. Tittle. Montserrat Alexandra Torrero. Melissa Torres. Luke W. Ummel. Say your last name. Anna Lee Usselman. Sophia I. Valdez. Ashley Sophia Villarreal. Aurora Danielle Villarreal. Brendan Matthew Walker. Katie Mae Ward. Jenna Ray Weiss. Kea Kimura Wirtz. Jalen M. Wilkerson. Michaela Wiles. Bachelor of Science, Women's and Gender Studies, Grace Isabella Babbage. Ladies and gentlemen, Olivia Grace Shorter.
Congratulations, Aggies. As students, you have benefited from a very broad network of support that we call the Aggie Network. It's made up of the students who have come before you, as well as parents and friends and many others who generously support our university. To personally congratulate you and to offer your official induction, please welcome Jeff Steen, Class of 80, otherwise known as Iron Fist today, and Chairman of the Board of the Association of Former Students.
Howdy. I suppose I'm the only thing standing between you and the Dixie Chicken for a cold beer. So I should be brief, right? A point of personal privilege before I start my scripted remarks. It was pretty amazing to shake all of your hands. It struck me about halfway through that I was shaking hands with people that I may never see again, but I suspect that I will read about and hear about, because you're going to go do great things, and I'm going to be proud of you, and I'll be able to tell my kids and my family, I shook that boy or that girl's hand. I shook that person's hand at graduation. And so I'm proud of you guys, and I know you're going to do great things. But my job now is to welcome you into the Association of Former Students, because what you're leaving today and what you're entering will be a very important thing for the rest of your life. First of all, congratulations on graduating. You joined the ranks of the former students, continuing a 146-year tradition of service to our university. Created in 1879, it has nurtured over 604,000 Aggies over the past century and a half. The Association of Former Students provides critical and tangible support not only for the university, but for the student body. This support is unmatched and unrivaled by any other alumni association in the country, maybe in the world. Today, we welcome you as members of the Association of Former Students. At this time, I would ask you to rise and stand as able. The association that you inherit today was founded to promote the interests and welfare of Texas A&M, but more importantly, to perpetuate the camaraderie, the ties of camaraderie that happened here during your university days. As the chairman of the board of directors of the association, it's my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you to the Association of Former Students. To signify this important transition from student to former student, I ask that each of you take a moment and look at your Aggie ring. Our ring reminds us of our core values of excellence, integrity, leadership, loyalty, respect, and selfless service. It also serves as a constant reminder as you leave here of the vast Aggie network of which you are now joining. Since you earned your class ring, the year has faced inwardly telling the world that you were a student. At this time, I would ask that each of you take your ring off and turn it around and face that class year outwardly so the rest of the world will know that you're a graduate of Texas A&M. If you do not yet have an Aggie ring, you are and always will be part of the Aggie Network, and when your circumstances permit, the association wanted me to say they have rings to sell, so you can get one later. As a graduate of Texas A&M, the message today is you are never alone. You'll travel forward with that diploma that you received today, that ring on your finger, but what you're really leaving here with is the worldwide Aggie Network. Speaking from personal experience, I've had a wonderful 35-year career as a lawyer in the international realm in oil and gas. And no matter where I was in the world, whether I was doing a deal in the Middle East and there was an Aggie on the other side of the table, if I was drinking a Guinness Stout in the UK, if I was at a deer camp in South Texas, Aggies everywhere watch out for and take care of Aggies and treat you with great respect. So you carry that with you today, and I hope you leave with that. The bond that ties us together transcends class year and geography. You're going to be able to reach out. You're going to interview with some old Aggs, and I can tell you, you're in the driver's seat from that TU person that's sitting across the way. So what I'm trying to say is the Aggie Network is a real deal, and so take advantage of it. But you have an obligation and responsibility as well. As you mature and go through your life, pass it back and help other Aggies, future generations that will come behind you. I encourage you to come back to campus, go to the Clayton W. Williams Jr. Alumni Center, go to AggieNetwork.com, find out about the incredible benefits the association has, and for your first 3 years, you get 50% off the Century Club, so sign up for that. I hope that you'll be inspired to continue in the A&M traditions, that each April 21st, you'll go join a muster, you'll join an A&M club in your local community, a constituent network in your work. But the A&M has a lot of traditions, and you've learned a lot of them since you've been here. And those traditions define our past, and they guide our future. But the oldest and perhaps most cherished tradition that we have is our simplest. Aggies help other Aggies. So no other school in the country or in the world has this kind of network that truly cares about its graduates. So welcome to the Aggie Network. God bless you, and gig 'em Aggies.
You can be seated for just a moment. Thank you, Jeff, for those comments. Aggies, today you take your place among the best graduates and alumni network in the world. As you step forward, remember that the values and the skills that you've honed here will guide and lead you to innovate and inspire people wherever you go. So as we conclude the ceremony today, I'm going to ask everybody, not just you, but everybody in the arena to rise one more time as able to sing the Spirit of Aggieland. At its conclusion, the stage party will recess. Then following the Aggie War Hymn, the graduates will exit through the south entrance of Reed Arena. Congratulations and gig 'em.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony today. We encourage you to connect with your graduate outside of Reed Arena, and we wish you safe travels to your destination. Thank you for your support of Texas A&M University. Have a great weekend, and as always, Giga Maggie.